Today I'm going to be teaching you the use of definite and indefinite articles in French. These are the definite articles. This is pronounced lo. This is pronounced le. This is la. The English equivalent of the definite articles is the word the. The. When you want to say the boy, the girl, the animal, the French equivalent is none other than le, la, L apostrophe, and le. But there's a slight twist in French. That is to say that in French, words are gendered. What this means is that for each word you want to write, the definite article that introduces it has to reflect the gender of that word. At the right here, we have the indefinite articles un, une, and de. The English equivalent here is none other than a and an. Des is the plural form, which is equivalent to son in English. Just like the definite articles, indefinite articles also have genders. First one here, on, is masculine. Second one, une, is feminine. And as we proceed further, we are going to see examples that will aid you, or rather help you to understand these concepts more. Now, starting with the definite article lo. The French expression of boy is garçon, but garçon can't stand on its own, so it has to be introduced by either a definite article or indefinite article. In this case, we are using definite article. Okay, let's say the boy. This will be le garçon. Le, because garçon, boy, is masculine. Second example, the father. This will be le père. Third example, the king. This will be le roi. All these words I mentioned are all masculine. So how do you know if a word is masculine? Luckily, I have a whole segment on how to identify the gender of a word. So don't panic, don't worry, I got you. Now I will also make examples that would explain the feminine definite article la. So our first word here is queen. The queen. This will be la reine. The queen. Reine is feminine, that's why it is preceded by la. The second example will be the mother. Here we have la mère. La mère. The third example will be the tradition. That is la tradition d'homofia, the tradition of homofia. This is a feminine word. Tradition is a feminine word, so this will be la tradition. Last example will be the reason. Reason, the word reason is a feminine word, so this will be la raison. So I hope that's clear now. We'll be moving on to other examples using other definite forms, definite article forms. L apostrophe. So this is used when the subsequent words starts with a vowel. And this L apostrophe is used regardless of the gender of the word. Provided that the next word starts with a vowel sound, you must use L apostrophe. For example, if I wanted to say the animal, this will be L'animal. L apostrophe because animal starts with a vowel sound. I wanted to say the elephant. This would be l'éléphant. T is silent because it is not followed by an E. So the elephant, l'éléphant. Another example, if I wanted to say the hospital, this would be l'hôpital. L'hôpital. H in French is a vowel sound. Once a word starts with H, you use L apostrophe. So another example, if I want to say the story or the history, to be l'histoire, vowel sound. Now we'll move to the plural form of the definite article, le. If I want to say the children, that is more than one child, this will be les enfants. If I wanted to say the child, that is one child, it will be l'enfant. But in this case, we are talking about plural, which makes it to become les enfants. Another example, if I want to say the animals, this will be les animaux. If I want to say the dogs, this will be le chien. If it was one dog, it will be le chien. Without S. Take note. If I want to say the parents, this will be le parent. So take note of these words. We are slowly building your vocabulary. Next on the list, you have to take note of this very important point. Definite articles must follow languages. That is to say, if you want to express a language in French, for example, you want to say English, French, German, Chinese, each time you want to say these languages or each time you want to write these languages, they must be preceded by a definite article. For example, if I wanted to write the language Arabic, I would say l'arabe, L apostrophe Arab. If I wanted to say German, to be le allemand. I wanted to say English, to be l'anglais. I wanted to say Spanish, to be l'espagnol. I wanted to say French, to be le français. I wanted to say Russian, to be le russe. Voila. Now let us move on to indefinite articles. Un, une, and des. Indefinite articles, as the name indicates, are used to introduce nouns that are not being directly referred to. The equivalent in English is a and an. Let's make some examples. I want to say a boy. I don't know which boy we're talking about. I just said a boy, to be un garçon. un because garçon is a masculine noun, a masculine word. So un is the masculine version of the indefinite article. Un is the feminine version. And de is a plural version. So if I wanted to say a girl, what's it going to be? This would be une fille. Une fille. If I wanted to say some animals, to be des animaux. Some animals, des animaux. If I wanted to say I saw some boys, that would be j'ai vu des garçons. Concentration on the garçon. That is, I saw some boys. That is more than one boy. So a quick recap. Definite articles. That is le, la, L apostrophe, and le. These are used to refer to a specific object, an object that we can actively point to. For example, when I say la voiture est très belle, la voiture est très belle. La voiture est très belle. That is, the car is beautiful. I'm using definite article, that is la, because there's a degree of certainty as to the object I'm pointing towards or to the object I'm making reference to. This is not the same thing with indefinite article. When you use indefinite article, you are somewhat floating. Indefinite article. As I said earlier, indefinite articles are the same as the name indicates, are used to introduce nouns that are not being directly referred to. I could say a boy, un garçon. I just said un garçon, a boy. Which boy? Which boy am I referring to? I don't know. I could say une fille. Which fille? Which girl? A girl. Which girl am I referring to? I don't know. You don't know. And that is that for this class. See you in the next class. Thank you very much.